Did you unmute the mics?
Welcome to another episode of Sips and Software, recorded on this 7th day of August 2018. As you can see, I am Kyle here with Patrick this week. As you can see, I am a trainee, and we got a Sips for our homie who's out in traffic. He'll be filled in today by Chase. Chase.
Hey guys, how you doing tonight?
Are you good at filling holes?
We're about ready to find out, aren't we, Patrick?
I think we are, Patrick. Are you ready to go? Yeah. All right, let's see the new logo intro.
Oh, the new intro? Yeah, sure. Let's see. New intro. That's the Sips and Software logo. We don't have the intro video tonight. Thank you, though, for that.
All right. That's a great start to the show. All right, I'd like to first welcome Atomic Adam 7 to the chat room, who's been talking. That's great. I like Atomic Adam, whoever that is.
What up, dude?
Secondly, if you like our stream, we are available on iTunes, Stitcher, Twitch, YouTube, and anywhere available on back alleys. Like Chase, you still sell like CDs that you burn and then you write on, like.
No, I only record them on tapes.
Tapes,
yeah.
Re-recorded on tapes.
Yes.
In nature. One time.
No,
just tapes. Just tapes. All right. So this week is kind of an interesting week. I hate my Pixel phone.
I hate your Pixel phone.
But I got Android P today, the non-Android developer app version of it, the release candidate version, and it works much better. However, there is a better phone out there that I'm very excited to look for, and it's the Galaxy Note 9. The Galaxy Note 9 is expected to be announced this week, and it has some interesting features. So, later this week, I think, that's what it is, on 2 days from now, on the 9th, Thursday, it will be
announced on the 9th.
Yeah, on the 9th, they did that. They're very smart. It's going to come, let me tell you a few things about it, Patrick, and let me hear what you have to say. Okay. You can get a possible 512 gigabyte onboard storage with Samsung's new EUFS storage. Super fast storage. You pretty excited about that? 512? Okay. Are you excited that the new S Pen could be used for multimedia controls and has a separate Bluetooth adapter? Okay, that's cool. How about the camera? The camera's supposed to be the same camera as the Galaxy S9. Okay, still, what about this? That's the fastest processor out there. Better processor? Still nothing. What if I told you a Galaxy Watch variant would be sold with it?
I've been wanting a smartwatch again.
They would work well together. How about Bixby 2.0? Still not a selling point, huh? Okay, what if we're still not there, Chase. Chase has been helping me learn how to sell. Chase, help me on this. He's still not there. What if I throw in Fortnite exclusive, a video game that I know gamers love? Is that too much?
that's way too much. To make it an exclusive thing to the Note 9.
To one phone.
Too much.
I can't do that? I think it might work, Chase. He might shut up and take my money.
Look at him.
I want it.
I think it works. I think it might work for Samsung too. Yes.
To the audio listeners, I just took everything out of my wallet and threw it.
Which was a lot.
$2, 2 credit
Food
cards, and an old
stamps.
Chicago.
Food stamps. So Fortnite looks to be a Samsung Galaxy Note 9 and S4 exclusive. Tab S4.
I thought it was a throwback thing too. The S4, huh? They're bringing it back exclusively.
Now, one might ask, how do they know? Well, in the code here, XDA Developers, one of the nerd websites, has looked at it. A line in the code says Fortnite's APK, its installer pack. APK, its installer pack. Checks for the. So you need that S Pen that you hated, that you thought was so stupid, is now required for this Fortnite game, making it the first pen exclusive game.
I don't even
Stylus
see how you would
exclusive?
use the pen in Fortnite. Ooh, actually.
And the button is supposed to have a couple triggers. Chase, do you think people are going to be smashing their screens with the S Pen now playing Fortnite?
I think we should carry them in stock because we will be replacing them.
Yeah, the stylus tips, anyways. Oh yeah. Hey Chase, you see the background?
Talk in your mic.
Talking
Patrick.
to my mic.
You need to be closer, Patrick. You're not being
Hey.
picked.
Is that better?
Hey, do you see what the audience is seeing? So Patrick, yeah, riddle me this. Do you think this is going to hurt Fortnite, or do you think this is going to make it explode?
I don't know. I can't see a lot of people going out buying a $1,000 phone just for Fortnite when you can already play it on plenty of literally every other platform you can play Fortnite on. That's cool, but it's only a 4-month exclusivity.
Yeah, it's
deal
exclusive for 4 months.
I honestly find it more frustrating than I do a good sales tactic.
It comes with 150 free in-game dollars that you're playing. See, here's the thing, though. Everybody else has 150 free dollars. Everybody you'd be playing with has the same amount of in-game bucks because it's exclusive, right?
Well, no, because it's Fortnite is cross-platform. If you're on your phone, you can.
Oh,
be
so
playing
you're
with
saying the
someone
Note 9
on
can
Xbox.
still play the Xbox people, but only the Note 9.
They'll be the only people with Android who can play, which is frustrating. Android being the open platform that anybody can use anything, having an exclusivity.
Thanks,
deal with a phone.
EU, trying to sue them every day. Come on.
That's just that's not what Android is.
It's not what it was designed for, anyways. Yeah, this is kind of crazy. I don't know if this is going to work for them.
I've got Fortnite on my Switch, so if I want a normal Fortnite experience, I already got it.
That's true. You know, this seems like grasping for straws. I mean, people are waiting for this S10 to come out, and they know that the Note 9 is some sort of like middle ground. Like, I guess if I have to upgrade now, the fingerprint scanner is in a better spot, so I might as well do it.
It's like what the S9 was to the S8. It's
Right.
It's just iteratively better, not this whole big.
I can't. The only way I can see even reasoning to upgrade is like a guy we had today come in. He like literally needed a phone, and he broke his old phone, which is like Galaxy S7. He just wanted the newest phone. He just went and bought a brand new one from Verizon. But I was like, dude, if you could wait like a month, there'll be a Note 9 out. It'll be better than this. And he goes, nah, I need one today. I was like, okay, well if you need one today, I guess get it. But man, this is so weird to me because the Galaxy Note 9 isn't even that special of a phone. But if the Note 9 is what it's going to take to make it play a game like Fortnite, isn't this phone supposed to be like $1,200 or something?
Yeah,
like,
it's going to be expensive. I don't know if it will exceed 1,000, but it might. I mean, the 500 gig version, absolutely.
if I gave you $1,000, what would you do with it? And if I told you had to play Fortnite, what's a better way to go play? So Chase, I give you $1,000. You go buy a Note 9 to play Fortnite, or you go buy a TV and a Nintendo Switch, and something to sit on, and a case of beer. Still under $1,000.
Yeah. And a better Fortnite gaming experience all around.
Yeah, because the Switch is a better gaming experience, isn't it?
Than a phone, absolutely. You've got you've got controls, not touchscreens. That alone.
A platform that was designed for games.
Yeah.
The battery's probably better too.
Well, it only lasts 3 hours. Game
Oh,
time,
so I was
well,
wrong.
what phone can last consistently playing a game for 3 hours?
This phone has a 4,000 milliamp battery, which is monstrous.
Right, but that's considered phone use. If you pull up a game that's using all the internal hardware, how long can it play that one game without turning it off, turning the screen off? How long can a phone burn?
Right. I mean, I think you're right about this. Chase, is this a good or a bad sale? I mean, is this polishing a turd, or should I?
To me,
get
to
the
me,
Note
it's
9,
opening
or
up a
should-
new market. So the Note, I think, has been sort of something you focus towards businessmen, towards that. It's got the stylus. You use it for business.
Aiming towards the people who had a Palm Pilot.
Yeah, so now they're trying to broaden the market here. Now they're trying to pick out gamers. They know that's a
I really
huge
like the
demographic.
idea of like on the Notes they have really good split screen experience, and the Infinity display is so big that you can run two things at once.
I mean, it's
and,
definitely a seller, the biggest screen of any phone and the highest quality screen.
and with the
of any
pen, you can be really precise with things. So
know.
I mean, I definitely see the benefit, but damn, I just $1,200, man. You could buy the new 1080 or the 1080s are now down to 500 and some or 400 and some bucks on Amazon. You can get a 1080 graphics card.
That's still not even the newest one. There's the 1080 Ti and the new one coming out.
I know, but I mean, you could build a whole computer for $1,200,
Right.
Instead of getting
A phone is technically a whole computer.
damn.
I tell people that every single day. Don't tell them differently.
I know it is a computer, but what I'm saying is, if I gave you $1,200, it'd be interesting.
Yes, you could absolutely build a better desktop experience. That's why I don't think purely aiming a phone at gamers makes a whole lot of sense.
Ugh.
A desktop experience, but you're not always at your desktop. I mean, they want to capture them. I mean,
Now here's the thing: I would buy that new Asus ROG phone. That's a gamer's exclusive phone.
That's a gaming phone.
And I like the ultrasonic buttons. Like, so the top is got ultrasonic features, so it can sense when you tap it. So it doesn't actually have to have a mechanical button. It can sense your fingers tapping it. So features like that are new, innovative ways to play it. It's got two USB Type-C ports, one on the bottom and one on the left. Yeah, exactly. So you could, even if you didn't want to use that accessory, you could still plug a regular, like say, I'm thinking like a dad now. Everybody's messed with my chargers, but I still have my nice like Razer laptop charger that I keep in my room. I could plug that into the bottom still and have another peripheral out, daisy chain it, and my phone screen could now be my TV screen. I mean, that's
a
sick.
gaming phone.
I mean, that's pretty sick to think about. That's awesome to think about.
Asus should have got the Fortnite deal.
That's what I'm saying. I don't quite understand this. It only had 6 gigabyte. I mean, 6 gigabytes of RAM is a lot, but you would think the Note would do like 8.
16.
Oh
I want to see a
man.
phone with 16 gigs of
Samsung
RAM.
makes RAM. Like, here's what I don't understand. Samsung is the company that makes all this stuff. iPhone uses Samsung displays. Why doesn't Samsung play hardball and it's like, nah, we're gonna keep the best technology for ourselves. We're gonna have 16 gigabytes of RAM in a phone. They're gonna default to 550 or 256.
They probably because of just how Apple has captivated the market, they stand to make more money by selling their stuff to Apple than trying to keep it exclusive to them, right?
Yeah, it's like the gunman the arms dealer who sells to both sides. They don't care.
Yeah.
They're just like whatever. So okay, tell me, am I buying the Note 9? Am I waiting for the Asus ROG phone? Is the S10 the way to go, or are there no Android phones on the market now that you would wait or want?
I'm holding out for whatever this big 10th anniversary of the Galaxy is going to be.
If it turns out to be two different variants of the phone, a foldable
Which
and
we
an S10,
talked about a lot last week. If
what
you
are
recall.
what are your thoughts?
I want the foldable one. Absolutely. That'd be going the iPhone 10 route too, where they had the iPhone 10 and the iPhone 8 at the same time. That I can definitely see doing the traditional style phone and then the new concept.
Yeah, I kind of like the idea that the Dex Hub has been around for so long, and I like the idea of like wirelessly. I mean, I'll still use USB Type-C, but being able to plug in my phone, and then now I have a big ass Corsair keyboard plugged into my USB Type-C hub, and a big ass screen in front of me, and a nice mouse, and it's just my phone still. So it's my phone's email. I'm getting texts. I like this Razer laptop, but it would bypass it.
Yeah, absolutely. And isn't there like that thing for the Razer phone where you put the Razer phone in it and it does that? Just
Right.
that
Instead of the
shell?
trackball, it would
Yeah.
do it right there. I love ideas like
Yeah,
that. That
that's
would be perfect for me. That's why I kind of like the idea of this Note 9 with this Dex Hub. But damn, it's just $1,200, man. It's damn. All right, next.
Next on the agenda.
Next. Okay, so what if I said InfoWars wasn't really even banned from anywhere? It was just a hoax and Alex Jones is a crisis actor. What if I said that? Okay, so if you haven't heard, Alex Jones was pulled off of all the largest and most well-known social media platforms of today. We got, it was pulled off YouTube, he was pulled off Facebook, he was pulled off
Stitcher, iTunes, and Spotify. Guess what he wasn't pulled off of, though, interestingly enough? Google Plus. He's still on Google Plus. There's an article out right now. He's still... Alex Jones is shirtless right now on Google Plus. Well, there you go, diehard fans. You can go
Plus.
hear about the gay frogs on Google Plus.
Now, let me ask you this. Do you think it was much ado about nothing that they took him off? Do you think it's systemic of some sort of silencing of conservative media people? Or do you think that this guy's just crazy enough and people had enough of his shit?
Yes. I mean, there's the argument to be made about whether these platforms have the right to silence anything and whether that goes against free speech. But at the same time, I mean, if there was how would you feel if there was a Nazi group who was just actively promoting,
like Richard Spencer,
following in Hitler's wake and a full podcast that had millions of followers? Would you want that taken off the platform?
Yes, I would. I'd like to know about it. I don't like this stuff happening.
I'm not saying that Alex Jones.
Just ban the things you don't like to hear.
I'm not saying that Alex Jones is a. I'm not saying Alex Jones is a Nazi, but Alex Jones, he just throws falsehoods left and right, and conspiracy theories like that the Sandy Hook shooting never happened. Like that's ridiculous.
Right.
And it's like he's just making worse and worse lies and spreading them as truth. Like, but whether that's enough, I mean, because plenty of other people do it, and I agree, there's the point to be taken. Is it just being silenced because he's a conservative versus a liberal?
Yeah, I mean, the question really is, who gets to decide? It sounds like some sort of innocuous social outrage.
But all these companies are also private companies. They can remove anybody they want to.
I will put one caveat on that. Twitter, the Supreme Court ruled that Twitter is an official source of White House. It's an official source for the White House.
Now.
And now Twitter cannot, the White House POTUS cannot ban people because it's banning their First Amendment rights.
Twitter can't ban the president.
And Twitter can't ban the president. So we're creating a precedent now where it's becoming social media is becoming a public utility. And since it's a public utility, like water, like electricity, like anything else, people will have a right to it. And if you have a right to, if your Facebook is your identity and the only way you can get a job, i.e. Facebook jobs or Facebook dating or whatever, are you saying that you should be cut out from that? Or you have a right to that? Right now, China is enacting their...
same things over there.
In China, they are enacting a social meritocracy.
Right.
Where based on
scary. That's scary.
Status,
Black Mirror level shit over there.
You can get.
But that's we're doing the same thing here.
Certain things in the public. You're allowed to go to certain clubs. You're allowed to associate with certain people. Your kids are allowed to go to certain schools. You pay certain level tax brackets. You have certain time off. It's all based on how influential you are on the internet and why.
I mean,
YouTube personalities would be able to do whatever the hell they want.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, yeah, I don't like Alex Jones, and I find this whole situation funny. But no, I don't. He shouldn't have been down. He's not. He's not. It's not like he's out there promoting violence against people, right? Like he's not insinuating things. He's not like. Yeah.
Maxine Waters is.
Who's Maxine Waters?
Maxine Waters. Pull up a picture. You're the producer. Okay, so the Supreme Court has said that. You can't. Free speech ends when you yell something like "fire" in a crowded auditorium where it would cause people harm. So where I'm at with like the Nazi thing or whatever, I know or I feel like just because there's that many just because a Nazi is able to promote his stuff on YouTube, that enough people won't agree with his stuff in the first place, so he will never profit from it. What people were really mad about is that they thought because Alex Jones was saying fake things, he was getting more advertisers, thus making more money, thus profiting off people who were profiting off his lies using ads. And that's not, I mean, that's kind of what he was doing, but you can't conjecture that because that's what anybody is doing. If you're saying that I'm just saying stuff to get more followers and viewers, well, that's what a lot of people are saying.
He himself has said, like, he's literally said, because he's been on trial, he's said that he plays a character on his show.
Forced to say that to keep.
Does he really think chemicals are turning frogs gay?
I have been watching Alex. I've been listening to Alex Jones on the radio. I've been watching Alex Jones on the radio, or listening to him on the radio for years. Alex Jones is not new. He's been around forever, and it's only till recently that people get so mad about him. He was on.
That's just because of the current climate of everything, though.
Right?
That now he's become a part of that.
Anybody should be taken off of it.
He was great on Joe Rogan's podcast. He was so much more mellow and just like interesting to listen to. Oh yeah, and yeah, that was a great conversation. If you watch Joe Rogan, look back on that episode. It was great.
Joe Rogan was recently tweeted out that he was being protested by the Westboro Baptist people, and he was pretty excited about it. I've seen Joe Rogan be attacked before, and people don't realize he actually is a Taekwondo international champion, and the guy takes steroids and tells people about his super clean living and everything, and he can hold his own. So he's pretty good. He's a good guy.
Well, fuck your shit up if you try
this podcast has as many viewers.
Yeah, we are equal. This is the Sips and Software experience.
I think so. So Alex Jones taken off. We did Samsung Note. This year, EVO, Evolution Fighting Championship, video game tournament. Did not see very many stories about that. I think
Fortnite.
Right. I saw. So EVO wasn't even announced on any of the nerd game websites. I did see Madden ranking on the top trending on YouTube yesterday.
It was
on Sunday.
It's because it just released. It was up on Twitch too.
Okay,
pretty
so
popular
I saw Madden up there.
Yeah.
But
they put in a battle royale mode in Madden.
It was just one guy streaming.
Just parachute into a football field. And
that would actually be a lot of fun. First you have to fight the football players, then the sideline, then the final stages, the whole stadium.
That's a good game. Here we go. That's a good game.
We got an idea, yep. Madden Battle Royale.
But then what trumps it all is I was at Dairy Queen the other night.
Hashtag trumps it all.
They had Overwatch on. The Overwatch League. ESPN. And I was like, that's my first time seeing it out in regular public. 4 teenagers were sitting there watching it. And I was like, oh, it worked. Good for you. Good for you. It worked. They did exactly what they wanted them to do. Overwatch. Do you think that game is going to take any more... Are they going to screw the pooch on that game?
Probably. I mean, they already can't compete with Fortnite. I mean, that's just how trending in gaming is. One game can't be popular.
Madden?
Madden's a niche, though. Like,
no. Madden
was a way of life.
Madden brought so many people who weren't gamers into gaming because it brought all the sports fans, even if they don't play any other games.
I've been to so many people's houses that only had Madden.
It's still a niche compared. Like, you look at the 40 million players who play Fortnite.
How many copies of Madden sold last year? Let me look at that.
40 million? Do you think Fortnite's success is because of its cross compatibility? Like when you play
it's because Drake played it.
Really, with Ninja?
I mean, that was a huge part of its uprising. Yeah.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
That's crazy to me.
I still think Overwatch is a significantly better game, but
what about PUBG? He plays PUBG.
Hey, how many did you say on
40 million.
40 million. A computer is a hell of a lot smarter than me. As of 2013, EA has sold more than 100 million copies of Madden.
Yeah.
100.
Yeah, but they
Since
release it.
1992.
They release. It's a yearly iterative game.
That's 100 million. That's staying power. You have more gamers
Impressive.
now than 92. They're doing it on their phones. Everybody has a phone. This is
Why
strictly
aren't they
at
playing
home.
Madden on phones?
Good point.
You may be able to now. I don't play. Yeah.
I know there's the Football Manager thing where you like.
Oh yeah, keep with us next week or one of the weeks coming up here because we're gonna do a fantasy football show again too. And those are.
I'll get in on that.
We'll talk about different ways and apps. If you guys have any suggestions out there for your fantasy football apps, because those are a big deal and big money games. And guess what is legal this year?
Marijuana.
No, betting.
Oh.
Betting, Chase. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yep, betting is now legal. The Pennsylvania won that Supreme Court case, so now there's going to be sports books all across the country. So I bet those fantasy football apps go pretty crazy.
What else we got to talk about?
I think that's it until we got Apple's event coming up. The Apple's
Yeah,
Unpacked
iPhone.
event.
The iPhone.
Yeah, the Apple's
What?
Unpacked event.
iPhone 10 too.
I think there's only going to be. I don't think there's going to be a 9 and a 9 Plus. I think there's only.
No,
Gonna be a
yeah.
9. It's going to be the X, the 9.
I think the X model is the only iPhone we're getting this year. I don't think we're getting the old school model anymore.
No. We're going to get the LCD 6.1 version. The LCD variant is going to be the cheaper version. It's going to be iPhone 9.
But it's still going to be designed as the 10, right? Like
No.
you really don't think it's going to be still notch like as much screen as possible?
Oh, it's going to have a notch. Yeah, it's going to look
Yeah,
like a 10.
yeah. That's what I meant. Like even if they make a cheaper version, I think that design of the 10 is going to go forward.
Yeah. It's going to be the iPhone 9 and the X2, and then the X2 Plus.
X Mini, X2, X Plus.
Mini, isn't it the same size?
I think isn't it supposed to be smaller, like iPhone 5 size,
We were just
but
talking
full
about this-
display?
We were just talking about this the other day. Remember the S4 Mini? They used to be, that was the thing, and then all of a sudden the next year iPhone went out with the 6 Plus, and everybody's like, no, I want the Plus. Because the Galaxy S5 came out the same year, so it'll be the 6 Plus. I was like, people used to want the Mini, but now they want the Plus, and it's crazy how, I think they could get away with a smaller version.
I don't know. We still sell SEs in our store. It's still a popular build, I think.
People like that, definitely.
It's all about the size on that phone. That phone will not go away.
So if they make an iPhone 10 variant that's that size to hold, but the entire front face is still like that screen.
It's the SE. It's SE.
Yeah.
Just
It'll
no home, but
sell.
they're all going to that. I mean, the facial recognition on the iPhone X, until you use it, you don't know how good it is. You really just lift it up and it recognizes you. Low light in the bedroom, you lift it up, it recognizes you.
Crazy ass looking component inside the phone too when you open it up.
The S9 Plus, I hated that thing so much when I was
The
using
iris
it.
scanner's not comparable.
Oh, I think I worked
Iris
maybe
scanning's
2 out of
stupid.
10. Two out of 10 times that iris scanner worked. I mean, and you had to do the big eyes and
Bug-eyed it.
yeah.
Hi, phone. Hi.
And you know the other funny thing about when I set up my facial recognition on that phone, I had a beard, and I've never changed it, and it still recognizes me just like this. Honestly, I never changed it from when I first set it up.
Oh, yeah. On the 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it takes incremental pictures of you.
So
Learns. It knows what Chase's face.
No one knows what that really is.
goodbye, assholes.
Talk to
Well,
you.
if you like the show and you want to subscribe, we are available, like I said, on pretty much every platform podcast out there. Share, like, and share this. Show your friends out there. And
Hashtag Pornhub.
if you have
Thank
any
you.
stories,
Please sponsor us, Pornhub, please.
if you have any other stories that you'd like us to cover, let us know. We are Sips and Software, and until next week, we'll see you later.